We all know what an ambassador does. They go to another country, but they represent this country, and people through them know what we stand for. And that's our job as Christians. We represent Jesus wherever we go, including in the presence of our friend, our loved one who has walked away from faith. Everything we do sends them a message about what Christ is all about. What is there that they see in my life that's inconsistent? I mean, this can be especially painful, because it's going to highlight some areas of hypocrisy in you and in me that we have been hiding or rationalizing or pushing to the background, and we didn't want to deal with them. And yet, when you think about it, you realize, oh, I can't stand here and tell them to come to Jesus when I'm not really following him in this area of my life. They see that. They see that inconsistency. Matthew 7:4-5, famously, Jesus said, "How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when there is the log in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." Let me ask you something. Have you ever talked to a non-Christian or someone who's quit going to church and said, "Hey, why don't you come to church with me?" And they say something like, "Well, churches are full of hypocrites." Anybody ever experienced that, right? Anybody? Is it just me? Probably not. You know, it always bothers me, and I always want to go, you're just making up an excuse. But they do have a point, don't they? I mean, there's none of us in this room that perfectly follow Jesus, and they see that inconsistency. And so we ought to hate our own sin at least as much as we hate the sin of others. In fact, more so, because we can actually do something about our sin. It can be such a powerful thing when you go to this person that you love who's walked away from faith, and you can honestly say, "Hey, listen, I know I haven't been the best example of Jesus Christ, and let me apologize to you because, yeah, sometimes I was angry with you, or sometimes I was judgmental in front of you, or sometimes I said one thing and did another, and you saw that, and I just want to say, I'm sorry for misrepresenting what Christ is all about, and I'm trying to do better. I'm repenting before God." You know how powerful it is to see repentance and real humility. That's something they don't expect from a believer, but they need to see that. And by the way, this can be a time of incredible personal revival for you. As areas of sin in your life that, again, you've been putting off and hiding and not dealing with for the sake of this person you love, you're going to deal with them, and it's going to change you.